You gonna believe what happened over here, man. We're gonna run out there and look at the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance. You see the devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Got a call about a disturbance. Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out. I was just taking out trash. And I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time. Gotcha. Yeah, man. That's it. Sounds good to me. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man. You too, man. You ain't gonna believe what happened over here, man. We're gonna run out there in the middle of the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, another round of the National Sim Racing Series. Tonight, we come to the house that Earl built, the famous Eldora Speedway, right here at the virtual Rossburg, Ohio. Good evening, race fans. Brett, we were joined by myself, but down in the production truck is BJ Duvall as we get set for 360 Winged Sprint Car Series. Apparently, I'm going to take the wheel off tonight because Alex Robinson, hashtag by him Alex, has just cost me a championship. That's not what we're here for. Sorry, Alex. Look, I had to get a free jab at you. He's stuck at work, so you're going to have to deal with the sights and sounds of BJ Duvall alongside Brett Will as we're getting set to roll into qualifying here in just a few moments' time. Hot laps has been completed, and then we'll move into qualifying, followed by heat racing action, preliminary mains, and then, of course, the main event later on tonight. In fact, we'll have a dash as well before we get to the main event. Again, we are ready up here in the virtual booth. Again, we hope you enjoy the coverage live from the virtual Eldora Speedway. Coming into tonight, I believe, if I can go to my point standing, so give me about 8 seconds, and I'll have that. But while I'm doing that, in the background, waiting for the first car to come out in the qualifying session. I'll have names, numbers, and on the racetrack there in car number 21, that is going to be Trevor Frank. Trevor Frank in car number 21. So again, these drivers, I'll have 2 laps of qualifying to lay down the best lap time. And of course, we'll invert the field. The heat race number 1. Quick qualifier will start position number 4. Bryce Lucius goes quick time at the moment. Trevor Frank second quick there with a 13.937. Sean Sheehan third quick. Bo Reeves and Joe Garcia at the moment going to sit inside the top 5 as Chase Swafford goes quick time in car number 75. Mason Inman in that Casey Kane Racing. Brad Sweet lead for Everall Parts. It's the 49 of Mason Inman. Bryce Lucius second quick. Hayden Harvey was 4th. There's again these drivers up the top of the standings. They are chopping and changing. Ross Kaiser for Momentum Sim Sports in the 92 goes quick time here tonight. The 13.711, I believe that is. Hunter Brady goes second quick with a 13.815. Is that a 777 for Ross Kaiser? That might be a 777. Hunter Brady, Mason Inman, absolutely. Rico Robles and Swap at the top 5. Bryce Lucius, Matt Dixon, Hayden Harvey, Jeremy. No, if we call it Jeremy, is that Wiggle or Waggle? Anyone know? Yes, thank you. Brad Lemerson, quick. Joshua Walton in the 81 goes to position number 10. Frank is just getting shuffled down the order. There's Austin Griffey in that Twisted Motorsports, JG Motorsports, car 57 for JZ iRacing Photography. There is Clayton Tilley in car number 51 for Momentum Sim Sports, CT Designs. Waiting for the first lap as Austin Griffey goes 10th quick with a 13.919 or a 919. Yeah, Clayton Tilley 8th quick with a 13.886. And coming into tonight, Chase Swafford holds a 45-point lead over yours truly, who was apparently can't get no help around here. So he's had to hang up the wheel and bring up the microphone. Braden Matson was 3rd in the championship standings coming into tonight. He sits on 271 points, and Matt Dixon, Carlin Kill going to round out the top 5 in the championship standings. Walton, Stanball, Tilley, Stevens, and Kaiser, the top 10. I believe we are still waiting on just a few more drivers to go out there and potentially finish their laps. Jordan, thank you very much. Jeremy Weigel is how we're going to go with. Jordan, thank you very much. We run last night in the 360s at the Grove. I think I seen that. I went and rewatched a broadcast last night. Speaking of the Grove, we're going to head there later on after the National Sim Racing Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars for round number 6. It is of the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting. We go to Alex's hometown, probably stuck in stuff. Who knows if he is actually going to make the call for that one. I know our own producer at the moment on this one, BJ Navarro, is going to unload. In fact, He was there last night, and I believe that he'd already taken his 410 and parked it inside the virtual pit area. So all he has to do is go catch the LSR TV jet plane. They're all made of money over there. A bunch of people. Just hope the new owner isn't watching. So Ross Kaiser, 13,777, Hunter Brady, 13,815, Mason Inman, 13,853, Rico Robles, 13,857, Chase Swarber, 13,858. So there's not a whole lot in it. Excuse me, between, let's say, the top 10 drivers are just a little over a tenth of a second. And I cannot tell who that is. No idea who that is. Okay, there we go. Just getting it all sorted out. That's a little better. Alex Good on the racetrack in the Tulsa Sod Mulch GSR. Good Squad Racing entry, Canada 86, 29 fit with a 14.268, 14.268 here at the virtual Eldora Speedway, and that will wrap up qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. And what we're going to wrap up is nearly 16,000 followers. So thank you so very much for coming out here tonight as we are looking at the qualifying standings at the moment. So Ross Kaiser in the Momentum Sim Sports. Number 92, he goes quick time here tonight. He'll start from the outside of the second row in heat race number 1. Hunter Brady, second quick, Mason Inman, Rico Robles. I dare say we're going to have 4 heat races on the program. Chase Swafford rounds out your top 5. Take a look, as yes, we are going to have 5 heat races. So for Team SSR and 4HR, it's Jeremy Weigel in caliber 20 going to start on the pole position. He's outside in caliber 24, Brad Lamberson. Chase Swafford, the points leader coming into tonight for Up North Esports in caliber 75, going to start inside the second row, position number 3. He's outside. The man that goes quick time here tonight in caliber 92 for Momentum Sim Sports, that is Ross Kaiser. Christopher Schaefer for Wide Open Motorsports. He'll start on the inside of the third row. The LGR Motorsports caliber 04. I believe he drives the number 8 machine. It's Trace also lines up at a position number 6. And your fourth and final row in the DB Racing Enterprises caliber 84. That's Eric Beal, I believe that is. He'll start position number 7. And Alex Good going to roll off out of the 8th position. Again, PPG Graphics 360 Wing Sprint Car Series again. Presented by the National Sim Racing Series 360s. On the docket for tonight, they also run 410 wing sprint cars on Tuesday night at the same time. So if you're interested, just check out the National Sim Racing Series on Facebook, or you can message Tyler LaPointe on Discord or Facebook, and he'll be able to get you involved in the series again. 360s, 410s, Tuesday, Thursday nights. More broadcasted right here on the number 1 Dirt iRacing broadcast channel, right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. 2 pace laps behind the iRacing.com pace truck, and again, BJ Duval bringing you all the wonderful sights and sounds here from the virtual Eldora Speedway. Heat number 1, they set to go green next time by. Of course, while we've got a vote, big thank you to the sponsors and partners here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Big thank you to, of course, World of Thunder Esports League, SRT Australia, Rocket Racing Setups, and Heatwave Designs. Check them out on all their social media pages. Set for a start, this time by the pace truck will move to the infield. It will be Jeremy Weigel and Brad Lamberson on the front row. Weigel in caliber 20, he will in fact control the green flag, the initial start, so it's not on the iRacing green flag. It's once the pace truck is in and out of turn number 4, it can fire off anytime he likes. Lamberson trying to pick the start, but Weigel jumps on the gas. We are green, and Swafford immediately going to slot into second position, down into turn number 1 and 2. Lamberson, keep an eye on Ross Kaiser in the number 92 machine, back down to 4th position. Top 3, I might believe it is, going straight through to the main event. Kaiser just on the outside looking in. Lap number 1 is complete, and it is Jeremy Weigel. Swafford, Lamberson, 1, 2, and 3. Weigel opening up a bit of an advantage right now to Chase Swafford again coming into tonight. The league standings leader at tonight, so we'll see if we can get a good result and extend that points lead over who is now going to be second. Let me check that again, which was Braden Matson. And I don't think I see his name here, so here comes Lamberson. Up on the inside there of Kaiser. Now Kaiser turns it back underneath him between turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straight away we go here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. Meanwhile, Swafford closing in on Waggle, your race leader. Battles for the number 1 position. And the battle for the dash spot. Look out, he nearly makes contact. Waggle back to the outside. Waggle back to the race lead. Down into 3 and 4. Leverson, Kaiser, Leverson holds on to position 3. You see Leverson in that 27 machine just coming into the screen right there. There is your top 4. Make that top 3 on screen. Weigel, Swafford, Leverson, Kaiser, Olsen moves to position 5. Schaefer, Beal, and Good round out the heat race 1 standings at the moment. 2 to go. Popsicle sticks around, and here comes Swafford. Looking to the middle of the racetrack. Weigel drifts up. Swafford into the wall. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, look out, yellow, yellow, yellow. Kaiser, boy, quick time tonight. Take a look at what happened here at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Schaefer got a piece of that one as well. It was Chase Swafford to get around the outside of the race leader. Here it is on screen. Keep an eye on that 75 machine. He tried to go to the outside, Waggle just drifted up just a fraction. Swafford got into the wall. Kaiser got into Swafford. Schaefer involved in that one as well. And Brad Leverson, very lucky, he got into the back of Chase Swafford, but was fortunately hit from Ross Kaiser. Unfortunate for Ross there, and that straightened Brad Leverson back up towards the front of the field. So we come back to live pictures with the hashtag Great Richmond because BJ DeVol is involved in another green-white checker situation. Swafford, Schaefer back to the pit area. I'd like to see those guys come from the consolation race. Of course, maybe a D main on the docket for tonight, a C main plus a B main. And after the B main, in the warm-up session, we'll run a dash. Ross Kaiser, he's still on the racetrack, maybe just trying to get some running repairs done on that number 92 machine. And well, if we can get into the top 3, you know it's going to be a hell of a drive, but it's certainly going to be tough from at the back of the field. Here we go, green flag set to come back out on the racetrack. Jeremy Weigel, Brad Lamberson and Trace Olsen for LGR Motorsports, unofficially a top 3 at the moment. Green, white checker, the green comes out. We go down the back straight away. Weigel opens up a big lead over Lamberson. Lamberson got some damage on that number 27 machine. The white flag is out, 1 to 1 for Weigel. Looking to park himself into the dash here later on tonight. Lamberson, Olsen, now Lamberson cuts it down low down into turn number 3 and 4. Check and flag is out. Jeremy Weigel will win heat race number 1. Lamberson just holds on for second. Trace Olsen for LGR Motorsports home in the third and final transfer position. Top 3 going to the main event. Let's take a look at your official results here in heat race number 1. That's qualifying. Jeremy Weigel for Team SSR gets the job done over Brad Lamberson in second. LGR Motorsports, Trace Olsen in third. Eric Beal in fourth. Alex Goodbrad's out to top 5. Ross Kaiser in sixth. And Chase Swafford, Chris Schaefer home in positions 7 and 8 after recording DNFs in heat race number 1. Heat number 2, the cars are rolling up from the virtual pit lane here at the Eldora Speedway here on the iRacing.com service. Trevor Frank going to line up on the pole position. He's outside of the Vanderpool Racing. Car number 55, it's Hayden Harvey. Row number 2 inside, position number 3 in the 32B. That'll be Bryce Lucius on his outside in car 22. The guy that goes second quick here tonight. Let's Hunter Brady, position number 4. For Garcia Racing, it's the 114 entry of Joe Garcia going to line up at a position number 5. And Gabe Stevens, he's outside at a position number 6. Garrett Cooper will start at a position at number 7 and lining up at a position at number 8. He's going to be the nice entry, the Sunshine Title Court entry of Ty Williams. That's a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid, heat race number 2, the National Sim Racing Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars, PPG Graphics. Thank those guys for their continued support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, we're so glad to bring you all the action, all the sights, sounds here on UDTV. Green flag is out. Trevor Frank, he is off into the sunset down into turn number 1 and 2. Keep an eye on Harvey, Lucius, and Brady. You know that's going to be an absolute belter of the battles. They work their way down into 3 and 4 for the first time. Lucius now under pressure from Brady. Brady in the 10. He'll slide up down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Lucius looking for position number 3. Meanwhile, Harvey coming after your race leader, Trevor Frank. Harvey works low. Then there'll be 3 wide. Gage Stevens now working to the cushion. Harvey up on the inside. Challenge for the race lead. He'll slide, jump down into 1 and 2. Frank turns it back underneath him. What a good battle for first and second. What a good battle for third, 4 and 5th right now. But we continue this battle up front. Harvey down to the inside of the exit at turn number 4. Man, that was tight to the naked eye. Give that one to Hayden Harvey. Harvey again with a slider in 1 and 2. But Frank back to the inside. What a race for the lead here at the Eldora Speedway. 4 down, 4 to run here in heat number 2. We work on the back half of heat race number 2 right now. It's Trevor Frank, who has not had it easy. He's been hustled by the 55 for Vanderpool Racing of Hayden Harvey. Now here comes Hunter Brady. Brady was second quick here tonight. He's up to third. Frank this time puts the slide job on Hayden Harvey, but this time Hayden Harvey, he'll work it back to the inside into turn number 3 and 4. Gage Stevens moves up to position number 4. And coming after Hunter Brady, but Frank with a slide job into 1 and 2 once again. Good race up front. 2 to run as we work down into 3 and 4. Harvey will see the white flag is out. 1 to run to put himself into the dash for Vanderpool Racing in car number 55. Frank Brady now trying to work to the inside on Gage Stevens. 3 and 4. Final time check and flag is out. Hayden Harvey will win. Second will go to Trevor Frank. Third, Hunter Brady. Gage Stevens. That was tight at the line. We'll have to go to the official timing and scoring on that one. But it was on like Donkey Kong. Heat number 2 results. Hayden Harvey gets the win by a quarter of a second over Trevor Frank in second. Hunter Brady comes home third. Those top 3 going straight through to the main event. Gage Stevens, Bryce Lucius home in 4th and 5th. 6th, 7th is going to be Joe Garcia, Ty Williams, and Garrett Cooper. I've got it, don't worry. I've got other ways to do that. Heat race number 3, Bo Rees in the Bubble Zero machine will start on pole. He's outside in the Twisted Motorsports, car number 57, Austin Griffey. Row number 2 on the inside of the Up North Esports entry in car number 96, that's Matt Dixon. Position number 3. Position number 4, it's going to be Mason Inman. Position number 5 will be Sean Sheehan, Carlin Cure. It was top 5 in the points coming into tonight. He'll start position number 6. Cody Anderson for Alliance Racing and Anderson Racing. He'll start position number 7. And Darren Hall winds up out of position number 8. So, heat race number 3 of 5. Heat race 3 of 4, sorry. Trying to do 5 things at once, and all of a sudden the number 5 gets thrown into the memory banks. So again, a bit green this time by. We've been told by the flagman that we have to wait until the pace truck is off before they fire. And we are set here for heat race number 3. We welcome in the mouth from Texas. No, where is he from? I don't know, but apparently he's bigger. Green flag is out, yellow is back out on the racetrack. Steve McMillan, buddy, welcome.
Well, thank you for having me. How are you?
Look, I'm still crippled, but you know what? It's fine. We do what we got to do. Look at the mighty trio in this booth. Could you think of 3 better people to have in a booth right now?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's on like Donkey Kong, isn't it?
You got the mouth from the south.
Right.
You've got the guy that doesn't know what sunlight is, and he's 5'8". And people don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about our wonderful producer. And well, Steve, everything's bigger apparently.
Apparently so. I mean, But you're close. I'm from Arkansas. You know, I'm working at home and I had to work a little later because not too many people can go to work. So I'm lucky and blessed I can work from home this week. So just got finished with that and was able to join you. And appreciate you having me.
Mate, you're always welcome. You know who we're going to blame on that one?
I hate to guess.
Mm-hmm. You hate to guess, but I love to say it. Hashtag blame Alex. So, did you know that Alex has just cost me a championship?
Did he really?
Yeah. Because he apparently, now, I'm going to throw this out there for all the people watching. He told us last night that he told his boss that he had to be done by, I think it was 7 o'clock because he had other commitments elsewhere. And what do you know? An hour and a half ago, we get a message saying that he isn't going to be there.
Oh, man.
So, I was running second in points in 360s. I should have been on the racetrack, but hashtag blame Alex. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Well, it looks like we're fixing to get ready for a restart here as they're doubled up. Hey, look out. There is the green flag. Good restart going on by your race leader, Bo Reeves.
Yeah, Reeves got a great jump there. Dixon, Griffey now works to the outside. He'll move to position number 3. But man, look at Dixon. Look at the run he gets down into 3-4. Slide jump, man. Nearly takes the front bumper off your race leader of Bo Reeves. Now Reeves going to work it back to the inside. But Dixon, what a run he gets. Now here comes Austin Griffey. Everybody trying to run the cushion through 3 and 4.
Look at Griffey and Reeves side by side down the front straightaway. Here we are on lap number 4, I believe. As they're coming out turn number 2, Dixon starting to pull away from Griffey. Reeves is falling back to 4th, battling with 4th right now.
Yeah, makes it Inman who went third quick here outside. There's, again, just on the outside, looking in Carl Keeler. Top 10 in the points there, and he's coming into another round of the National Sim Racing 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. Keeler in that 245, working to the middle of the racetrack. Inman to the outside in car number 49. What can Keeler do? Keeler now slides up. Inman gets into the wall now. Carl Keeler. Inman's going to lose another position. He'll lose 2 positions right now. Keeler trying to come up. The Bo Reeves 2 to go this time by Steve. Only the top 3 are going to go through to the main event.
Top 3, Dixon, Griffey, Reeves, your top 3. Cure trying to make a last couple laps ditch effort to try to get in that final transfer spot. You see him go to the bottom on an exit 4 into turn number 1. He'll follow Reeves. White flag is out.
1 to run for Matt Dixon. Into 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Dixon going to win comfortably here. Twister Motorsports, Austin Griffey in the 57 home in second. Callan Keeler snagged third at the line just ahead of Bo Reeves. In 4th, Sean Sheehan. In 5th, Mason Inman. 6th, Darren Hall. 7th, and Cody Anderson going to come across the line now in position number 8. Heat race number 3 results are about to pop up onto your screen. There it is. Matt Dixon in the up northeast towards number 96 machine gets the job done. Austin Griffey, Carl Keeler, those are your top 3. Reeves, Sheehan, Inman, Hall, and Anderson, your drivers in heat number 3. Your 4th and final heat race of the night, and Jordan Eller going to start on the pole position. He's outside in the Momentum Sim Sports Canada 81. It's Joshua Walton.
Row number 2 be Clayton Tilley with Momentum Sim Sports. Car number 51 to his outside is Rico Rebels. And car number 3, his teammate.
Yeah, 3 Momentum guys in heat number 4. Speaking of teammates, row number 3 is an LGR Motorsports row. Colter West in the 10C machine. He'll start position number 5. On his outside in car number 75 for LGR Motorsports. That is Austin Stern. Steve, you're going to like this one.
Your final row be Eddie Hartley, and outside of him, it's Caleb Sheets. Or Sheets. I don't know.
That's why I said you're going to love it. I'm going to go with Sheets.
I'll say Sheets or Shits. I mean, I don't know how other way you can say it.
Either either. I think it's almost like Ryan Scheid as well.
It could be. Now, if he flips, I mean, I guess you could say Shits.
Or you could say hashtag Holy Schmidt.
Right.
That's another one. That's another one of our trends we had going for quite a while.
Oh, here we go. 8 laps. We're going to take another 3 drivers. Who's your picks in this one?
Walton.
Walton, all right. I'll go with Rico Robles.
No, well, they start behind nose to tail as we go green flag racing. Jordan Eder leads us up as Walton works the bottom side of the racetrack on the inside of Jordan Eder. Eder in that 65 machine gets a good run down the back straightaway. Here comes Clayton Tilly now to the cushion down in the turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 1 is in the books and it belongs to Jordan Eder.
Eder continues low contact with second and third and a big pile up out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. As you look, as we see Austin Stern involved, we have Colton West, Rico Rubbles, and, well, Melee out of turn number 2.
Well, take this as a pun. All the momentum was gone from that 51 machine after there was contact. As Tilly was coming down the racetrack, Austin Stern was coming up, and they kind of just met in the middle. And a couple of days after Valentine's Day, Steve, I guess you could ask that maybe they should have gone to dinner first before making that kind of contact.
They might have, and let's look at the. If we go to, we see the standings. He might have took a big sheets in that 4th spot. Going through that carnage.
that would have been a scary sight. So what we've just witnessed, two cars make contact and taken out half of the field. Final heat race of the night, of course, before we move into the preliminary mains. That we'll have a B, we'll have a C. We might even have enough for a D main as well. It's going to be tough, but Rico Robles, gentlemen. Hashtag Brian Malik, he's both picked him, and he is back. He's out in the pits.
He is. Walton and Eder, your front row on this restart. Eder, you're on the inside. Walton on the outside. Hartley and Sheets. Actually, they came from the last row. So.
Funny you say that, and the two guys out the front, they started on the front row.
The front and the back finally meet, and we're fixing to let them loose out of turn number 4 for the restart.
Front and the back meet, Steve. Oh my God, we are green flags. Look at Harley on the inside. Slide job makes contact. Walton sneaks up on the inside. Sheets now going to move to position number 3. Walton will take over the race lead down into turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 3 is in the books. We work lap number 4 right now. Slider on coming out by Joshua Walton. Eddie Hartley running in second. Can Hartley do anything here with Walton? Walton to the top side. Hartley slide jump, but turns it back underneath. Goes the 81 of Walton. Cross flag sticks. 4 down, 4 to run.
As you look right now, Walton, he runs a slider line, but look at Hartley. He gets a run out, turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Can't make anything happen as the slider line's really fast for Walton as we come out turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We're on lap number 6. These two drivers are running away with 3 cars that are on the track.
Yeah, 3 cars, and these 3 drivers will go automatically into the main event tonight. We've got 2 to run. Speaking of the 2, that's 1 and 2 on your race screen at the moment. As we head down into the first turn, again, Eldora Speedway here on the iRacing.com service. Known to be all on the cushion and just rail the top side of the racetrack. This track will slick it up. Hopefully, we'll see drivers work to the bottom side later on. Speaking of working to the bottom side, there goes Eddie Hartley with Joshua Walton. Now Steve just 2 turns away from going to the dash.
Into turn number 3, look at Walton run the high line, coming out turn number 4. The checker flag is in the air. Walton picks up the win for heat race number 4. Hartley in second, and Eder comes home third.
We go back into the drivers that finished back on pit road. Caleb Sheets, Austin Stern, Clayton Tilly, Rico Robles, and Coulter West. Official results coming up on your screen right now. There it is. Joshua Walton getting the win in heat number 4. Eddie Hartley, Jordan Eddie, your top 3. Then you go back to Sheets, West, Tilly, Robles, and Stern, your drivers in heat number 4. Let's move on to the next session of the night. We'll see what this one is, and I dare say that this might be D-Main. BJ, hit the session state for me. Yes. We'll show the session state so we can see on the top left. There it is. D-Main. 12 laps. I believe I'm going to be looking at, say, maybe the top 4 Steve to go through. Rico Robles starts on pole in the Momentum Sim Sports number 3 machine. He's outside. For White Abbott Motorsport, it's Chris Schaefer, position number 2.
For the Mid-South, car number 6 is Garrett Cooper to his outside in Alliance Racing. Anderson, car number 17 is Cody Anderson, and bring up the rear to LRG Motorsports. Car number 075 is Austin Stern. Just think, Brett, you could have started on the pole tonight. I had, going to work today, I had this vision. You was going to be on the pole. You're going to win everything, and you're just going to bring home the feature race win.
Yeah, what could have been. But you know what? apparently you get told, people are going to be here, and they've just pulled a WO. Whoa!
Well, there's 4 cars.
You know what WO stands for? Oh no, wait, sorry. You know what also rhymes with that? What Alex did, a no-show.
Lights are out. Robles and Schaefer, your front row. Only 4 cars making us D main, so I believe all 4 cars will transfer to the C main tonight.
I believe that will be the case. Beautiful sights and sounds here from the virtual Eldora Speedway, the house that Earl built.
Cooper pulling a Alex Robinson, not making the grid.
Very clever, Steve. I didn't even think to say that one. Rico Robles, well, he's off, driving away literally into the sunset, down into turn number 3 and 4. Austin Stern back there in second position. Well, with all 4 cars transferring, Steve, this is probably a good opportunity for these drivers to do a little bit of testing and tuning and get their cars set up for what will be the C main after this one. And I believe they'll have to run 14 laps around here in the C main as well.
Well, yeah, there's time to tune the cars, know what it's going to be. It's going to be a little bit more stouter in that C main. They're going to start in the back of the field. So they get to work on these 12 laps, see what works and what doesn't work, and hopefully improve for that C main. And C Robles continues to lead Stern, Schaefer, and Anderson, your top 4. The only 4 on the track as you look on board on the side of the car right now. Rico car as he's right up against the outside wall.
You know what doesn't work? Alex on a Thursday night at UDTV. Oh man, you know how many times, you know how much crap he's going to get given right now after not turning up for work.
Well,
it's definitely going to be worse than a hashtag blame Alex moment.
And what's funny, I know he's seen my question.
Rico Robles down the back straight over this time by cross flag, sticks her out. I'll say Austin Stern right now for LGR Motorsports in the 75. He's keeping up with Robles down into turn number 1 and 2. I believe that Robles is now not a part of Momentum. I think he's with the Up North Esports guys.
Well, he's definitely doing a good job out of turn number 4. We complete lap number 7 on lap number 8 right now. And look at Stern with a run out too. But he stays for about 2 car lengths behind Robles as we go into turn number 3. Both drivers run the high line out turn number 4 down the front straightaway as we're on lap number 9 of this 12-lap D main.
And again, all cars transferred, all top 4 transferring. So Cody Anderson, you see back on the pit road. He's still going to transfer into the C main, working on lap number 10 of 12. So 3 remaining in a good battle up front between Austin Stern, Rico Robles. They're pulled away from Chris Scheck by quite some distance down into 3 and 4. Crossway sticks her out for your top 2 to run.
2 to run, and look at Stern with a good run in that second spot. He's in the hip pocket of Robles as they come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway to turn number 3. Now, right now, you look at Stern. He's up against the wall. He's following Robles to see if he can make a last-ditch effort at turn number 3 and 4, but white flag is out.
1 to run here for Rico Robles down into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag this time by Rico Robles in the Up North Esports car number 3 machine. Yeah, timed in 4th quick here time. Unfortunately, due to some incidences in heat number 4, he has had to run the D main. So Rico Robles gets the job done over Austin Stern in 2nd spot. 3rd is going to go to Chris Schaefer, Cody Anderson in 4th, and Garrett Cooper going to round out the top 5. Let's move into tonight's C main for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. And Mason Inman, caliber 49, will start on pole. He's outside in the Momentum Simsports 51. It's Clayton Tilley.
Row number 2 with the Up North Esports. It's car number 75 at Chase Swafford. To his outside at car number 27 from Michigan is Ty Williams.
Row number 3 inside position. Number 5 in car. I believe he runs a 41, but scored as a 25. That's Darren Hull, and he's outside in the Up North Esports entry. It's the 3, the D main winner of Rico Robles.
Austin Stern will start row number 4 on the inside in the LGR Motorsports, car number 75. And to the outside, the Wide Open Motorsports, car number 23 is Chris Schaefer. And bring up the rear, the Alliance Racing Anderson, car number 17 is Cody Anderson.
I believe we're going to take the top 4 from the C main and put them into the back of tonight's B main. And then we'll take a 16-lap B main. And we're going to take 24 to the feature event, so that means we've already taken 3 from 4 heats. 3 times 4 equals 12. I know Alex cannot do simple math on air. We're going to take the top 12 from the B main as well. This is the C main. Before we get to the B main, we've still got 14 laps to see. This track right now is shaping up to be very, very slick come the dash.
Definitely very slick. You've seen that in the heat race, and you know, as the night progresses, it's going to get slicker, and hopefully we'll have multi-groove racing with a slick racetrack.
All right, so again, just a reminder, top 4 going into the back of tonight's B main. Mason Inman, Clayton, Tilly, Ty Williams, Chase Swafford. That's the top 4 at the moment. Green flag is out. Inman, keep an eye on Tilly versus Swafford in this one. Swafford, who is the points leader, and Tilly, who I believe is running in the top 10 as well. So 2 drivers that have got a lot on offer, and plus Rico Rose as well. So again, you know, drivers that are sitting very comfortable in the championship standings, finding themselves in the C main. Yellow is out.
Yellow's out. You might catch yourself a little break coming next Thursday night then.
No, that's if Alex turns up for work.
Is his new job still bowling like on Monday nights?
I don't know.
As
Who
we
knows?
look at your replays, you see I believe it's 23 getting into that black car. The black car's spun out there on the front straightaway.
You would think that Alex Robertson must be driving that car.
Almost.
Well, I mean, it is a C main, so it's probably 1 main higher than what he is. I mean, he's copying a lot of slack tonight.
As you look at that driver, he definitely had some contact in the rear. That's what happens when the front of the car meets the rear of the car.
Good times here on UDTV. But closing in, Steve, on 16,000 followers again.
16,000 followers, that last caution. That puts a new meaning in getting rear-ended, that's for sure. It's more than a love tap or a slap on the ass as we're fixing to go green out of turn number 4.
I don't know how to get a response to that one, Steve.
Don't you miss me, Brent? We haven't worked together in a long time.
Absolutely. I'm, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting deja vu of an old Wednesday night, what we do. But anyhow, let's go back to green flag here at the Eldora Speedway. Mason Inman, Clayton Tilly on the top side. Swafford works low in the 75 as here comes Tilly up with a run on Mason Inman. Slide jump for the race lead down in the 3 and 4. Lap number 3 is complete. Give it to the 51 of Clayton Tilly.
Inman starting to look on the inside. They're side by side on exit turn number 2. Tilly with a run off of 2. Down the back straightaway. He goes to the bottom, protects his line. Run the slider line as the exit turn number 4. We complete lap number 4 on lap number 5. Look at Swafford. And that third spot goes to the high side. The 7 machine. That was Ty Williams. He made a bad dash slide job over Rico Avery.
It's so hard not to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rico Road was in that up northeast for number 3 machine. Holds on to the 4th and final transfer position. You're watching Inman. V Swafford. Slide job on Inman. Inman back to the inside. Goes right through the slip and give the advantage to Chase Swafford. These 3 drivers looking to continue their run, but how about Rico Rovers looking to continue the Alphabet Soup Piazza night as he slides up on Inman, but Inman, he grabs the cushion, but the caution comes out.
The second caution in the C main. As we'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV Instant Replay. And if you want to sponsor the Ultimate Dirt TV Instant Replay, make sure to get a hold of Brett Wheeler. It's for sale, that's for sure. I think the replay
certainly get your money's worth. Look, I know there is a setting that BJ would have to change just so it doesn't sit there for 10 seconds, and I can get that up for him.
Yeah, I mean, Let's look. You see Ty Williams there and Rico. You see him battling. The replay was a little further behind the wreck, that's for sure. You see Rico make a slide job there. Ty Williams running the bottom line into turn number 1. He slides up front of Rico. Here we go. Here's where the caution should be at. There he is. You see Ty? He's pulling Alex Robinson, running that wall, and gets all kinds of cockeyed coming down the back straightaway.
All right, well, we are back live. A little bit of mind games happening on the front row between Clayton Tilley and Chase Swafford again. The start is in the hands of the race leader, and that is the 51 of Clayton Tilley. We'll see what he can do, see if he can hold off Chase Swafford. Face drop pulls in. Swafford trying to time the restart. Green flag is out. We are back underway. We are cross flag 6, 7 down, 7 to 1.
Tilley, there you saw him on the exit 2, down the back straightaway. Look at the run that Swafford has. Swafford goes high. Tilley runs the slider line. Rico Robles in that 3rd spot. Inman in 4th. Stern in 5th. Williams and Schaefer round out your field as top 3 drivers run that high line out turn number 2, down the back straightaway.
A good race up front between Tilley, Swafford, and now Robles trying to make this a 3-car battle. In fact, they've all just decided, you know what, let's put some mask on, boys. Let's get some social distancing on the racetrack, and let's go through to the back of the B main. There's still a lot on the line right now. Tilley trying to search to the bottom side down through 3, and he's already up on the top side as it comes out of turn number 4.
Here you look at, well, he's connection. There you go. Chase Swafford, that 2nd spot, is he's running that middle to upper line there. Look at Robles up against the wall, ripping the lip there as we complete lap number 11 of this 14-lap C main.
Working on 2 to run this time by for your race leader, Clayton Tilley. Swafford on the screen. Robles again trying everything in his power in the top 4. Goes out to Mason Inman. We go on board right now with Rico Robles. You see Swafford again, week in and week out, he just has those virtual mechanical issues that can play other drivers from trying to get past, and I know exactly what it's like to try and get past the guy that does what he just does there through down the back straightaway. Final time in the 3 and 4. Checkered flag is going to be out for Clayton Tilley. He'll go through to the B main along with Chase Swafford, Rico Robles, and Mason Inman going to be the 4 cars that transfer to the back of the B main.
Well, everybody else is going to have to pack it up and get by some groceries and head back home.
All right, here we go. Your B main, C main results coming up on your screen. Clayton Tilley, Chase Swafford, Rico Robles, and Mason Inman will be the 4 cars to transfer to the back. Ty Williams, Austin Stern, Christopher Schaefer, Cody Anderson, Darren Hull. We'll see you next week, gentlemen.
All right. Got it?
Yeah, you can go, Steve.
All right. On your front row of the B main tonight, it's Eric. Is it Bill?
Bill. I'm going to go with Bill.
With DB Racing Enterprises, the car number 84. To the south side is Gage Stevens from the Midwest at car number 5.
But that was all Bo Reeves starts position number 3. Caleb Sheets will start position number 4.
Row number 3. It's all good. It's Alex Good at car number 86 for the Plains. It's to the south side from Ohio. It's Bryce Luscious in car number 32.
Sean Sheehan will start position number 7 on his outside, driving the 10C for LGR Motorsports. That is Coulter West.
Starting night tonight in the Momentum Motorsports car number 92 is Ross Kaiser. And then to his outside is Joe Garcia with Garcia Racing car number 114.
Then we go back to Clayton Tilley in the Momentum City Sports number 51. He'll start position at number 11 on his outside at a position at number 12 for Up North Esports. That's Chase Swafford.
All right, so you said 12 is going to the A main and 2 are going home?
12 should be going to the A main, and 2, yes, we'll pack it up and go home. It can be a long night to be in 13th or 14th position after the 16-lap journey here in tonight's B main, and the laps are out on the virtual iRacing.com page track. Green flag this time by Steve. How far do you think Tilly and Spock can get up to?
I think they're going to get up right about the 3rd and 4th. That's what I think.
I'm going to go 2nd and 7th.
Oh, top 8 transfer. So that means Caleb, he's hoping he don't have to say the S word tonight.
Hashtag holy shit. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway. Bill in the 84 will lead us off down into the opening turn. Stevens in the black and green entry. I think I've seen those colours before.
There you go. The caution out on the racetrack as we got one around. That's the 18 machine. That is Sean Sheehan in car number 18. Spot on turn number 2 there. Take a look at your ultimate Dirt TV instant replay on the start. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1. He runs the middle line. Oh, contact a little further ahead. Now he might have some head problems after that wreck.
Yeah, it's not a good way to start it's not a good way to start your B main, Steve, that's for sure.
All right, back to live pitches.
Back to live pitches. Back to live pitches.
Bill Stevens, Reeves, Luscious, and West. Uh-oh. Look who's in 14th. I told you.
Oh, sheets.
He took a big one right there.
It might have been more than a big one. Might have been more than he could chew.
I just hope it was cleanable after that.
But when these boys are racing on clay, I mean, anything is possible, Steve.
Hey, you know, one thing that me and BJ learned on Knoxville has a lot of poo in it. That's what's mixed in the track, keeps it together.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't know that. We were actually, me and BJ was listening to an educational video when we learned that.
Wow. Can I get a hold of this educational video?
Yeah, it was
Or
on race.
Can we get an educational video on how to turn up to work on a Thursday night?
That's right. Green flag back on it, back in the air. Bill,
That's right.
Bill got passed by Stevens. Now Bill goes to the inside. Stevens up top out of turn number 4. New race leader at the line. And look at Bill. He's starting to drop back. He's in that 3rd spot. Look at Luscious in that 2nd spot. The run on the 92 of Kaiser there now in 3rd.
Yeah, good run for Kaiser so far. And again, he was a driver that got caught up in an incident in his heat race. He'll now work to the inside down into turn 1 and 2. Gage Stevens works to the outside. Lucius in the 32B. And look at Clayton Telly now working his way inside the top 4. Trying to come after a top 3. We are 4 laps in the books this time, but still plenty of laps to run. 3 wind down into 1 and 2.
Tilly splits him in the middle, out of 2, down the back straightaway. Luscious with a good run on the outside. Tilly goes to the bottom. He's going to break a slide job. He holds it tight out of turn number 4. We complete lap number 5 of the 16-lap heat race.
Oh, this is the B main and top 8 going to go through right now. Keeping an eye on Chase Walt, but I did say 2nd and 7th. Slide job by Lucius on your race leader. And now Tilly gets into the back of Lucius. And Lucius, he must have some rear end damage on that race car. Now here comes Ross Kaiser now moves into position number 3. Man, Lucius must be filthy at the moment. There is significant damage on that 32B machine. And with not even halfway distance next time by Steve, that is going to be a handful to drive as Tilly now gets into the wall.
Tilly run that middle upper line out, turn number 4, caution out on the racetrack. And it looks like it's going to be for car number 32 of Bryce Lucius. As you see, he has rear end damage. That car is not straight, that's for sure.
Oh.
He drives like a BJ on a Sunday night.
Well, here's the thing. BJ doesn't race on a Sunday night. He races on a Monday, Tuesday night, actually.
Well, you know, the thing about it is, I'm going to tell you, probably Alex Robinson, he pulled a BJ what BJ did to me Monday night.
What, not turn up?
Huh? He left. I mean, he left before qualifying.
Now I know where you're going. And what about the excuse that he gives? My power's out. Like, who does that? Like, if your power's out, come on then.
Yeah. I mean,
So now when Steve, the pieces are coming together.
yes.
Alex Robinson has learnt from BJ.
Alex
It's the
Robinson
classic.
just BJ'd BJ.
He just, it's the student and teacher 2.0.
Yes.
Now, Steve, this is why we should work together more often.
It is. Our brains work really well.
Like a good idea on my brain.
Yes. Yes. As we get ready for the restart,
Man,
the drivers
these guys are in trouble next week. I'm telling you right now.
All right. Into turn number 3, we're 2 by 2. Tilly and Stevens, West and Kaiser, Reeves and Edmond in row number 3. Green flag is back out as we come to this flag stand. We complete lap number 8 of the 16 lap B main.
All right, Gage Stevens. There's Tilly and Kaiser. Teammates working down through turn number 3 and 4. They all look at the back of the 5 of Gage Stevens. 9 laps in the books, 7 to run. Here comes Cook the West up into position number 4. Mason Inman, Bo Reese, Chase Swafford, and Alex Cook. If this race went checkered right now, have a look at the guys that finished 2nd and 7th. The 2 guys that I did say that were going to finish 2 and 7 in the B main tonight.
You did say that. As you look right now, we're on lap number 11. The battle with the 92 of Kaiser and West in that 4th spot. But now look, Tilly caution out on the racetrack. Someone just got BJ'd.
Well, we are going to look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay and see what happened. There is Bryce Lucius, 32 machine.
I told you. Robinson. He got Robinson and BJ'd.
Ouch. He got, that's a tough break there for Lou. I mean, look at that car. That car is crab walking down the front straightaway. And I go back to that point where Tilly got into the back of Lucius to cause that damage on that 32B machine. I mean, if I'm Bryce Lucius right now, I'm probably a little bit more than annoyed right now. I mean, well, you can't really blame that on the 18 because Lucius did come down the racetrack.
He did. He did. That's for sure. As we're coming back to live pictures here on Ultimate Dirt TV, make sure you hit that like and follow button. You catch Brick Wheeler, myself, or BJ, and the other announcers live throughout the week.
If they turn up.
If they turn up.
Well, I mean, you can just make an excuse and just say, yeah, I'm not coming back to work.
Our power is out.
I mean, literally a minute before the session opened up, Steve, my net literally it dropped, and the first thing I did was just tell BJ my net has dropped, and I thought I was actually going to pull an Alex 2.0 on BJ again, but I actually turned up to work today.
Stevens.
Although I should have been racing.
That's right. That's right.
These boys cost me a championship. Anyhow. Tell you what, these boys are still fighting for the championship. Green flag is back out. 5 to run in the B main. Kaiser now getting a run as Tilly shuts the door down into turn number 3. He'll look for the slide job. Won't clear him, so he'll stay 3/4 of the way to the racetrack. He'll give a lane back to Gage Stevens to work to the top side down into 1 and 2. Look at Cook the West driving that 10C machine. Trying to get by Ross Kaiser for positions 3 and 4.
Kaiser in the 92 stays up top. There's West. Edmond in that 5th spot, good. Ed Swafford still in that 7th spot. Reeves and Rubbles battling for 8th and 9th.
And again, top 8 are going to go through. There is Rico Robles right on the bubble. He wants some insurance positions. Chase Swafford just working down to the bottom side. Swafford actually missing a front wing on that car. And again, he's had to come through the C-man. There's Ross Kaiser as we are yellow with a good old green-white checker to come out. And you know what they say when green-white checkers come out? Hashtag blame Alex.
That's right. We're going to take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay to see what happened to the 92 machine to bring out your caution here. Oh, he gets tapped by the 10C. He got slapped off the stripper pole face down on that floor. That's what happens when you don't have no dollars.
Steve, I don't even know where to go with this conversation right now. You know that person that makes everything a little awkward?
Right?
You've got that tag right now. You just got that tag. How do you give a response to that?
Well, I'm trying to bring up back memories, down memory road.
Yeah. But, see, here's the thing. We left that for a reason. We left that in our rearview mirror, and look what we've done in a year and a bit.
That's right. I mean, definitely the hot dog did not follow the buns. That's for sure.
It's like throwing sausages down the hallway.
And there's BJ picking it up to eat it.
and there's Alex behind him. Yum, 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 yum. Stop. We're going to get in trouble. Green flag this done by Gage Stevens, Clayton Tilley, Ross Kaiser in top 3. Coulter West, Mason Inman, Alex Good, Chase Walford, Rico Robles. 2 laps left to run in the B-main preliminary action. Is about to wrap up in just 2, hopefully short laps as Tilley works to the top side through turn number 1 and 2. He looks to get a run on Stevens. Tilley will come down low. He'll look for the slide job in turn number 3 and 4. He nearly takes the front end out of the 5 machine. Now you race for the lead in the 1 and 2.
Out of turn number 2, look at the Tilley down the bottom. He's getting a run. Into turn number 3, they're side by side momentarily. Tilley clears him. Stevens stays down low. Out of turn number 4, the B-main win going to Clayton Tilley. Gage Stevens second. Coulter West in third. Ross Kaiser in fourth. Mason Inman fifth. Alex Good and Rico Robles. And your final transfer will be Chase Swafford coming home in eighth. Reeves, Luscious, Sheets, Bill, Sheehan, and Garcia all packing it up and going home tonight.
All right, now with the warm-up session that is about to be in place, drivers from the 4 heat races have been drawing out 4 dashed starting positions. We, however, don't have that on hand, so what we're going to do is we are going to wing it.
I'm going to wing it. Well, one thing we could do is put the battle box up there. At least it'll tell you the drivers on the track.
That would be a smart idea. See, this is what, Steve. This is why you're paid the big bucks.
That's right.
and the battle for 0.
And if he puts the number there, we'll be able to tell who's on who.
I can tell you, Brad Lamberson on the front row alongside Matt Dixon, row 1, Eddie Hartley, and Trevor Frank in row 2. Waiting for someone to come up on the inside of row 3. It looks like that'll be Austin Grippy and Hayden Harvey. And Joshua Walton, along with... Walton's going to slot into 7th. And I'm just struggling to remember who that last car is. Jeremy Weigel in the 20 machine. So there's your 8 starters, Steve.
All right, 8 starters. How many laps?
Probably 6.
6 laps. We're fixing to light the fires underneath the tires out turn number 4. Green flag is out to 27. Good start for Lamberson.
Lamberson with a good start. There goes Eddie Hartley in the 19. And then you go back to Matt Dixon. There's your battle. Austin Griffey just going back. Walton, Frank shuts the door on Walton. Look out, there's contact. We're going to stay green. Lap number 1 is in the books, and it's going to be Brad Lamberson. Eddie Hartley. Here comes Harvey now with a slide jump on Dixon. That was a short slider.
Harvey right there in that 3rd spot. Look at the 96 machine. Looking to the inside. Harvey made a little contact with your 2nd place runner. The 19 machine. That's Eddie Hartley.
Yeah, working on completing lap number 3. So halfway home this time by Hayden Harvey moves into position number 2. Now look at Matt Dixon in the 96. He'll work to the outside there on Eddie Hartley. Hartley slipping back to position number 4, but Dixon coming after. Hayden Harvey in the 55. Slide job, 2 to run for your race leader, Brad Lamberson.
Look out, there's the 81 down on the very bottom there, Joshua Walton, but he cannot complete the pass, the 96. And Matt Dixon currently sitting in that 3rd spot. Harvey in 2nd, your race leader, 27.
That's Brad Levis in the 27. The checkers are about to come out. Big slide job for the race lead. This is for pole. And Hayden Harvey going to start on the pole of tonight's main event. Brad Levison home in second. And who else was third, fourth, fifth? Well, take your pick. We'll have to wait until the feature race cars come out onto the circuit. Steve, that is preliminary and dash lineups. Our field is set here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. We'll give these drivers just a couple of minutes warm-up session. So while they do that, let's step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Come back in just a few moments' time. You're watching the National Sim Racing Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars live right here on your #1 Dirt channel for iRacing broadcast, right here on Ultimate Dirt TV.
All right, welcome back as we have your dash winner, Hayden Harvey. Hayden, I mean, the thing about it is, questions come about, your teammate. You could have Alex Robinson the whole field tonight. You didn't have to show up. That's how good you are.
Well, I wasn't planning on running the night at all. I wasn't planning on running the 360s really for this season, but I saw tonight that they're going to be running at Eldora, and I know we're going to be running Eldora on the 410s next. And this is a track I'm still chasing setup at very heavily, so I thought tonight would be a good night to come out and test out some new things, get my stuff dialed in for the big show. And so far, things are looking good. Just hope the rest of the night can go this way.
You hope so.
Hold up, Steve. He said he's chasing the setup. I know where you can go for that one. You go to rockracingsetups.com.
Yeah, some could go there, some could go to Speed Shop, some could go to ADBR. There's so many these days.
I don't worry about him. I just worry about Rocket Racing Setups, mate. Because I put them out there, mate. I put them out there, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, who makes it all possible for you, run it week in and week out?
Of course, just Austin Vanderpool for putting me on this team. Wouldn't be possible without him. Wouldn't be able to be in these leagues. Wouldn't have my name out there without him, and everyone that backs us, and everyone on our team, and all our sponsors too. Jack Swax, Vanderpool Construction, Wrights Motorsports Photography, NOS Energy Drinks, Clark Motorsports, 11 Pointer Outdoors, Complete Collision Services, Mike M Designs, ZRD Designs, Chop House Race Products, Bailing Race Products, UDTV, of course, and our new sponsor, Speed Shop 51.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you win this race tonight, I will make sure you get a bonus. Alex Robinson will pay you $200 you win tonight.
Oh!
He's not here to defend himself. He should have came to work. But me and Brett, $100 apiece, and Alex Robinson's got to pay for it.
I'm going to keep him to it.
Right. He don't know anything about it. That makes it even better.
Man, that's just more motivation. I'm going to have to give it my all now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Hayden Harvey, your dash winner.
Well, Steve, our field is set. We've got our cars that transferred from the heats. We've got the dash lineup all sorted, and we've got our cars that transferred from the B main into the back of tonight's main event. We are set to go green flag racing here in just a few moments' time. We're also going to have a 4-wide salute. So we'll go from the back to the front here.
No, go to the front. Go to the front because we don't want Alex Robbins the field.
Yeah, but I like to go from the back. So
Oh,
now,
okay.
now we're getting our position in 2 minds. He doesn't know where to go. Steve, starting position number 20 in the Up North Esports number 75. It's Chase Robert. He's inside his teammate in car 3, Rico Robles.
Row number 9 to the outside. And car number 86 for the Blades. It's Alex Good to his inside. From the Midwest, it's Mason Inman.
Ross Kaiser will start position number 16 for Momentum Sim Sports. He's inside in the 10th seat for LGR Motorsports. That's Coulter West.
Row number 7 to the outside. And car number 5 from the Midwest is Gage Stevens to his inside. Car number 51, Momentum Sim Sports, is Clayton Tilley.
Jordan Ellis, 65, one of the first cars to get into from the heat race, or one of the last cars. Carly Cure driving the 245 will start position at number 11.
Your 5th row outside the bad Brad Hunter. Car number 22 on outside. Ed Trace Olson will start to the inside of LGR Motorsports.
We go to our Dash Sky. Starting at a position at number 8, it's going to be Jeremy Weigel on his inside. In car number 21, Trevor Frank lines up position number 7.
Row number 3 to the outside is Eddie Hartley. And to his inside is Austin Griffey.
Outside the second row for Momentum Sim Sports, it's the 81 of Joshua Waltman. He's inside. In car number 96 for Up North Esports, it's Matt Dixon, position number 3.
Row number 1 is Brad Lamberson, and the pole sitter tonight, it's Hayden Harvey. As you look right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're still too wide, and I can barely see a thing.
Well, it's getting ready to go 4-wide salute. Now the pace truck is in, so we're not going to take it as the green flag just yet. We're going to get these drivers into rows of 4 by 4. The greatest night, ladies and gentlemen, in all of motorsports about to happen.
There's the driver starting a 4x4 coming through the center. You at home, get standing, grab your cocktails, and start yelling as these boys are saluting you from Eldora.
You got a 4-wide salute, thing, Steve?
Do I?
Oh, no, I'm asking you, do you?
Only thing I can say was I guess y'all didn't hear me say that, did you?
Oh, the people might have home, I was actually writing a message.
I said grab.
I want to hit the rewind button. Steve, hit the rewind button.
I said grab your cocktails and start screaming. These boys are at Eldora Speedway, here to salute you, the fans at home. Place your bets and hold your chips tight, because someone's gonna win the fight. As we're 4 wide, coming out turn number 4.
I don't know. That's just too good, Steve.
Hold your chips when you're betting,
You gotta know when to hold them.
You gotta know when to fold them. That's something Alex did not learn, that's for sure.
I'll tell you when he did, I had not turned up for work.
That's right.
PJ Sporting Well, the master and the apprentice.
Yes. Alex BJ. I mean, how about that? It's hard to get BJ'd yourself. You know what I mean? When you're the creator of it.
So we're getting word in our ear that this is the first time that it's happened in 3 years. But you know what? It's the first one that's always memorable. That's going to stick with us.
That's right. We had 2 in 1 week. 2 in 1 week, Brett.
Inside of what? 4 days? 3
Right.
days. Monday, Tuesday. 4 days. And we've had 2.
And I've been in a snowstorm, 20 inches of snow outside. I'm still here. As lights should go out next time by at the flag stand, but, looking at the drivers, they'll look pretty tempted going into turn number 3 there. So I'm not sure if we're going to start this lap or the next lap.
No, it'll be next lap.
All right.
All right, Steve. I got to ask you, who's your pick?
Who is my pick? Well, BJ, throw the scorecard up there. Let me pick a name. All right, I'm going to go with Lamerson.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep, so it's probably best
Well, you know, if Harvey wins, Alex is going to pay him $200, $100 from you, Brett, $100 from me.
I'm going to go with. I want to go Clayton too, but I'm going to go Joshua in the 81 machine. It's getting we're set first up this time, Mike. It is the National Sim Racing Series BGG graphics, the pro grade graphics 360. It's time to get dirty for 30 as Harvey launches off turn number 4. Dixon Lamberson. Dixon going to slide up in front of Lamberson. Lamberson works back to the cushion down through turn number 1 and 2. You're racing the 3 and 4 side by side. Lamberson and Dixon.
As you look at these drivers, look out. There's Dixon. He falls back to third. Lamberson run the high line in 27 in second again. Walton in the 4th spot. Eddie Hartley in 5th. Franks. And we got, looks like, Tilly back to 19th with Austin Griffith as caution out on the racetrack.
All right, I think you go Tilly. Griffey is gone back to the pit road. We'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. You should have to change the number there too, because it's all about 5, not 10. That should help change that up there. There you go, so Griffey, 1 and 2. Tilly comes in, says, hello, how do you do? Nice shot on the Twisted Motorsports, and Kamikaze got one into the fence. Then Tilly, upside down, and both Tilly and Griffey, they're going on a date, but they're going back pit road together.
Definitely back to pit road together. You know, one thing we're going to teach Alex a lesson. You know, we're going to give away his money that he worked hard for today since he couldn't make it to work. We'll give it away.
No, son, he works hard for his money? Yeah, no. Not going to happen. Harvey works hard for Alex's money.
That's right. In fact, I think I'll remind him right now. Let's see here.
So while you do that, in about 30 minutes' time, we travel to the virtual Williams Grove Speedway, the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410 Winged Sprint Car Series, round number 6. And looking forward to the battle between Bergeron and Tyler Schell, a rematch from the World Championship Series about a month ago. And Tyler Schell was victorious on that occasion. Can Bergeron, can he reclaim his #1 position on the Williams Grove Speedway all-times win list here virtually on the iRacing.com service? I just made that one up, but we'll see what happens. Speaking of seeing what happens, we'll see what happens down to the report. We know what's going to happen. Is the 55 is going to go straight to the top side. That's Hayden Harvey as Lamerson works to the cushion. Joshua Walton as well. Matt Dixon working to the inside. Dixon, the 96 now, side by side between Dixon and Walton. Walton looking to get by Brad Lamerson for that second spot.
Look out, the second or third or fourth spots are side by side momentarily. Dixon in that 96 machine run the bottom line. He hasn't really ventured to the top in this feature race. Look at 81 of Walton. He's running the middle upper line up against the lip out of turn number 4. We complete lap number 4 of this 30-lap feature race.
Harvey, Lamberson, Walton running 1, 2, and 3. Walton with a big run down into turn number 3 and 4 on Lamberson. Lamberson was smart enough to protect that slider down through that third turn. 5 in the books, 25 to run. It's still Hayden Harvey in the 55. Look at Kaiser coming through, and now there goes the 245 of Carlin Cure, Hudson Brady as well, Trace Olsen right there, good, right in the thick of things. Look at one coming to all. It's Trace Olsen upside down. He's got it back on all fours, and we're staying green for the moment. Yes, we do.
He's having some front end damage with that machine there. You see him pulling to the inside wall there. And look, we got a battle. Here's the 92 and a caution out of the racetrack. Caution, I believe, coming out for Trace. Making that heavy contact with the outside wall on turns number 3 and 4 there. You know, we might do bonuses all night tonight. You know, we give a hard luck bonus.
And that'll be $50, sponsored by Robinson Racing and Vanderpool.
Yeah. And let's just see here. I mean,
what else can we do? The BJ Award?
Yes, the BJ Award goes to.
Who didn't turn up? Who was that guy that didn't turn up at the D main? I think he can get the BJ award.
Yes.
We're just starting to make stuff up as we go along right now. I love my job. You know what I'm not looking forward to?
What?
Williams Grove.
I don't know why you can't even drive. That's the reason why you try to sell your stuff week in and week out, right? Oh, I give BJ too hard of a time, but we're fixing to go green flag racing out of turn number 4. Hey, Hayden Harvey, Brad Lambert, your front row. Row number 2, Matt Dixon and Joshua Walton.
12, so make that 7 in the books. 23 to run. Harvey, Lamberson, Walton. Who did you pick, Steve?
Lamberson.
Lamberson. Yeah, you did.
And he
Dixon.
almost Lamberson almost got Dixon in that turn too.
Here comes Walton, big slider there on Matt Dixon, down into 3 and 4. Lamberson back to the outside on Hunter Brady. You race for 2nd and 3rd. Now on screen, here comes Dixon. Slide job on Walton. Walton crosses back down through the middle of the racetrack, Steve. This track right now is very, very slick. I want to see someone go to the bottom in 1 and 2.
As you look, the track is slick, but it's really racy out there. As we're looking on with Matt Dixon with a slide job over to 81 of Joshua Walton as Walton crosses back under. Down into turn number 3, Walton goes to the inside, slides up in front of Dixon. Dixon back underneath her crossover move. Walton really loose out of 4.
Again, you continue to watch this battle. Walton really taps the wall with the right rear. There goes Lamberson, sneaking back up into a podium position here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. That is going to be lap number 11 complete. 19 remaining. Hayden Harvey, Matt Dixon closing in on your race leader right now. Uh-oh, look out, Dixon into the wall there. Here comes Lamberson and Walton. It's like a choo-choo train trying to throw those slide jobs. Nearly 3 wide on the exit of turn number 4. Oh, it is heating up right now, Steve.
Choo-choo! Does that bring back memories as you look at 27 and Lamberson back to that 2nd spot? Slider over Dixon. Walton in that 4th spot. Cure in 5th. That is your top 5 as Hayden Harvey tries to walk away in this 30-lap feature tonight.
Yeah, he's led since the jump of the green flag here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. There goes Lamberson. Slide job on Dixon through 3 and 4. Dixon worked back to his inside again. Good battle right now for 2nd and 3rd. So still, they've got Hayden Harvey still in their line of sight. Steve, this time by, we are 15 down, 15 to run. Crossway sticks for Hayden Harvey.
Yes, cross flags this time. As you know, one thing that remembers us for a while, long time ago, remembers our sayings. This is Patricia Payne. She's been with us for a long time, over a year, as a hard supporter for us.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in the chat tonight.
She just said hello, Mr. Steven and Brett. How are y'all doing tonight?
Well, we're good because we've got to do Alex's job. we say hi at the start of the show.
We do.
It's the first thing we do. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. That's the opening line. Come on, Tricia, you're better than that. You know better. You've been around a long time.
But no, it's good to see you, Patricia Payne. Me and Brett are glad you're tuning in tonight. Make sure that like and follow button. We also like to thank our sponsors here on Ultimate Dirt TV. It's SRT Australia, World Thunder Esports League, Rocket Racing Setups, HeatWaveDesigns.net. You're watching live the National Sim Racing Series live on Ultimate Dirt TV.
I challenge anybody to beat me. If anyone can follow more than 1,109 days, I will give you $50.
Of Alex's money.
No, I'll pay $50. Hey, BJ, you forgot a W in that one. And I challenge a person, not a company. And even then, that's 376 laps. So,
Folks,
does that work?
824 green flag back in the air as we're on lap number 22 out of 35 of this 30 lap feature. I know I just crossed those numbers up and your album's like, what? But we look at Hayden Harvey continues to lead. Walton in second, Dixon Lamberson. Dixon and Walton are battling side by side.
Oh, so there it is. So BJ's only followed for a little over a year. How long has he been working with this for? BJ got so much money to explain to do. We're 3 wide as Dixon, Kaiser, and Lamberson 3 wide for third, fourth, and fifth. Harvey Walton running first and second. Good battle right now as we're working in on lap number 19 is complete. 11 to run here at the Virtual Outdoor Speedway. Hayden Harvey continues just to rocket away from the field of the competition.
Kaiser in that 4th spot in the 96 of Dixon as they are battling Dixon right now in 3rd. Kaiser looks to the inside of him and turn him on. He'll slide in front of Dixon. Dixon crosses back underneath him out of 2. Now Dixon with a good run down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dixon enters low, slides on up on the exit, turn number 4. Here we are down the front straightaway.
And still Hayden Harvey, Joshua Alt, first and second. Your screen on battle, your on-screen battle, Dixon, Kaiser, Trevor Frank now. He's moved up to position 5. Leveson just falling back to position at number 6. We're 8 laps away, Steve. So we are just a heat race distance away from either Hayden Harvey, Joshua Walton, one of those 2 drivers potentially going and parking up in Eldora Victory Lane.
Definitely Hayden Harvey starting to really try. He's trying to hold on. Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy, you're choking up a bit. Don't you put Alex Robinson on me? We're still got 7 to run. Stand by. Here comes Walton. He is closing lap by lap now. Hayden Harvey, you got company.
He has company, that's for sure. Out of the hip pocket into turn number 3. Now you see Harvey goes to the middle. He tries to defend this line out of turn number 2. Look at Walton looking to the inside of him. Here we go. We got 4 laps to go here, or 5 laps to go for Hayden Harvey. Look at Walton. Walton now, he's going to go follow Harvey. He's going to be stalking him the next couple laps.
Yeah, now this time by, it'll be 4 to run. So a number of limited opportunities coming out for the 81. And if these 2 drivers come together, make a mistake, we might just see Ross Kaiser or Matt Dixon potentially steal one away. 3 to run for Hayden Harvey. The pressure is really starting to mount on the back of the tail, taking the 55.
Oh, Nelly, we almost lost the meat in between the buns there out of turn number 2. But we're in turn number 3. We have a new race leader. It's Joshua Walton out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Joshua Walton at car number 81. As Harvey is in his hip pocket. There's Kaiser, Dixon, Lamberson, Frank, West, Good, Cure, Stevens, Hartley, and Swafford, your top 12. Here we come to the white flag.
1 to run for your race leader. Walton is half a mile away in what will be now 2 turns down the back straightaway for the final time. The Pro Grade Graphics National Sim Racing Series, the 360s, here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, Walton not going to win, and Hayden Harvey will get the job done. Ross Kaiser home in second, Joshua Walton third, Matt Dixon, Brad Leveson, your top 5. Trevor Frank, Coulter West, Alex Good. You go back to Gage Stevens and Carlin Cure, your top 10 drivers. Eddie Hartley, Chase Swafford in 11th and 12th. We'll take a look at the replay here.
Oh my, he gets into the outside wall, just loses. I mean, not only did you lose the meat that was in between the buns, you lost the condiments that were on top of it.
Well, that's
Frank goes,
that's a bit fishy, I gotta say.
he just got Robinson.
Yeah, you could say that. All right, there we go. It's
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you.
all right. We do have our finishing results up on your screen. Hayden Harvey, Joshua Walton, Matt Dixon first and second, third, fourth, first, second, third. Brad Lamson, Austin Griffey, your top 5, Steve.
All right. Then you got Frank's Hartley West, Weagle, Kaiser, your top 10.
Robles in 11th, Stevens 12th, Tilly 13th, Brady 14th, and Mason Inman in 15th.
16th is also Swafford Eater.
Our producer's gone to sleep. Next page.
Pure and good. Yeah, we all say our overlays don't work when we don't know what we're doing, but hey, it works.
All right, well, let's go right now to Victory Lane Chat, the driver that gets the job done here tonight in courtesy of Alex Robinson. Going to pay himself a nice little cool $200 bonus. It's, hey, Narby, hey, congratulations on the win. And, well, you threw that one away, but it was given back right to you on a silver platter.
Yeah, I just got that's probably one of my most lucky moments in iRacing ever. My setup fell off hard again at the end, but Josh messed up right there at the end, and I was able to sneak it back at the last second. That was crazy.
Well, you know, I love giving away Alex's money, especially since he don't have no clue about it. I mean, I'll throw in an extra $100. He's going to pay you $300 now for that win.
Oh my God! Thank you guys.
He's actually going to give you $350 because we're going to give you the hard luck award.
Yes,
for throwing that win away.
Oh my God! Thank you guys. That is awesome.
Now, if he don't pay you, you let us know.
I will.
Yeah. You make sure you face up Alex Robinson.
Because he still has no clue. He hasn't even looked at the message that we gave away his money for not showing up tonight.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Oh, he'll be the first person to know.
But good run there in that feature race. I mean, you led all but a lap. And on the last turn out of 4, I mean, lucky you. You pick up the win there. I mean, the track was pretty slick, but I mean, your car seemed to really stick, though, on the high side.
My car, I was thinking the same thing there for the first about till we got to lap 25, around not 25, till we got lap about 15. That is whenever my cars started falling off again, dragging the cushion and just being loose as all can be. But I just worked through it like I always have. I've learned if your car's broke, just work through it and you can make it do with what you got. That's what I've always done. So I just held on to it, kept my cool as much as I could, and finally I messed up there in 2. I knew it was coming as much as I was pushing it, and I knew I was getting a gap closed on me. Wasn't sure who it was, but I knew the gap was closing, so I just started pushing it a little bit by little bit, and finally it just gave way. But I'm so lucky I didn't wreck there, and then I got lucky again that Josh messed up there, but I'm sorry that that had to happen to him, but the way I look at it, we got a Speed Shop 51 top 3. I mean, I'd take that any day too.
We'll go ahead and name those sponsors and making it all possible for you.
Of course, I'd just like to thank Austin Vanderpool, of course, for putting me in this car. It would not be possible without him. Just everything he does for this team, all the work he puts into us, and constantly backing us, making sure we got what we need to get out here every week. And I'd like to thank Jack's Wax, Vanderpool Construction, Wrights Motorsports Photography, NOS Energy Drinks, Clark Motorsports, 11 Pointer Outdoors, Complete Collision Services, Mike M Designs, ZRD Designs for these beautiful cars tonight, Chop House Race Products, Bailing Race Products, UDTV for putting this up and getting all these races out to the people, and Speed Shop 51 for coming aboard and helping us get even better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Hayden Harvey.
Shout to the driver that comes home in second spot tonight. I'm just trying to figure out if it was Walton or Kaiser. It looks like it's going to be Ross Kaiser in the number 92 machine. Ross, you come away with the second place. Well, the night started off good with qualifying, and it took a bit of a brown side on the heat race, and you had to work through the D main, C main, B main. You come away with second. You're going to be happy with that result.
Yeah, I felt really good after quali. Going into the heat, the invert kind of messed me up a little bit. The wreck I got caught up in the heat race just kind of threw me off. Went through the B pretty easy. Then starting in the rear of the feature, I just kind of laid back, try to avoid all the wrecks and just be there for the end.
what was the game plan going to be starting that far back, and did you learn anything from the B main that you sort of took over to the main event? Because after the B main they had a dash, and then you guys obviously had a couple of minute warm up session just before you went rolling out for the A. What did you learn from the B that you sort of took over into the A?
Yeah, I basically definitely learned that the top was going to be dominant, like it always is here. For most of the race, I actually rolled the bottom and got through most of the traffic, and then once the top was clear, I just started rolling the top and gaining on the leaders.
All right. Well, look, you come over the second place finish here tonight. No doubt you've got some good people behind you, good people on this race car. So we'll let you thank those sponsors, champion.
Yeah, I gotta thank Tilly for letting me be on Momentum. All the guys at Momentum, Tilly, Josh, Mason, all those guys at Momentum. Beach Up 51 for giving me all the good setups I need.
All right, there we go. Ross Kaiser home in second spot. Steve, you want to chat to our third place finisher?
Sure.
All right, here he is.
Coming home third tonight, Josh Walton. Congratulations, sir. I mean, you had a good run all night long there. He was battling all the way through to the last lap. Congratulations on your third place finish.
Thanks, mate. It was definitely not the finish I wanted, but I'll take third, and I'll take a speed shot 51, podium sweep any day. So it's good.
Well, the track, it really slicked off, and did it work? Seemed to work in your favor.
Yeah, so I really struggled in the first half of the feature race there. Just couldn't get into a groove. Then I got in a groove towards the end there, and then got into prickles and jumped the cushion a couple of times, and just had Tilly in my ear telling me to just keep it straight, keep it smooth, and we almost brought it home.
Almost. I mean, a podium is a podium finish, that's for sure. Congratulations on your third place run. Go ahead and thank the sponsors all making it possible for you tonight.
Yeah, just a big thanks to all the boys at Speed Shot 51 and Momentum. Everything they do for us, always, we're always up at the pointy end. Cool chassis, everything dirt, Verdict Clothing, CT Designs, Extreme Indoor Kart Racing, and Racecraft Simulations. And yeah, Ultimate Dirt TV for putting on the league, and NSRS for putting on also.
All right, coming home in third is Josh Walton. Brett, go ahead and bring us home.
All right, there we go. Your top three, your post-race interviews here from the virtual Eldora Speedway. They'll wrap up the Pro Grade Graphics 360 Winged Sprint Car Series presented by National Sim Racing Series. We hope that you enjoyed the coverage. Until next time, the National Sim Racing Series, they run Thursday night at, I think it's 7:45 Eastern. It'll be the 410 Winged Sprint Cars, and I believe they're going to be back here from the virtual Eldora Speedway again, right here on Ultimate TV. We've got another broadcast happening in about 10 minutes' time, so we're going to step aside for a few minutes. We'll have a new stream up for that one, and we'll hope to see you all back watching the Apex Auto Glass and Tipping 410 Sprint Car Series from the Williams Grove Speedway. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate TV, the managed behind the scenes, and on behalf of your wonderful team here tonight, BJ Duval, turning the dials down in the production truck, Steve McMillan, this is Brett Will, signing off, saying good night. We'll see you back shortly.